Welcome, welcome. Hello, Lux. Hello, Gamer Beast. Hello, hello. You like the background music? Thank you. It was composed for me by a local musician who has asked not to be credited or named. Can't tell you who it is, but it was somebody who wrote the music for me specifically, so that was very nice of them. Suggest I try Detective Dotson, an Indian detective game. That one is on my list. We'll play it at some point. When, I couldn't tell you, but it is on my list. Hi everyone, how are you doing today? Slightly sound like Granny? I don't know. Drink. Make sure to stay hydrated, everybody. With the warm weather, at least here in the Netherlands. How are y'all doing today? I'm kind of low energy, but I'm alright. Looking forward to detective shenanigans today. We are playing the DARKSIDE Detective today, which is a supernatural detective thing. The Steam page mentions tentacles and slugs and other supernatural stuff. Piano melody sounds like Granny back. I don't... You mean like the kind of music you hear at your grandma's house? Or is Granny something specific? Yeah. Squidlock is back for another detective day today. I'm feeling a bit low energy, so we're gonna take a chill. This is supposed to be a point-and-click game? Detective mystery game. So hopefully there won't be any, like, timed or quick time or action stuff. I guess we'll see. I hope it'll be nice and chill for the most part. It's very warm in the Netherlands again. The summer is definitely still raging on. Granny the horror game, I never heard of it. It's very possible I've watched somebody play it on YouTube, but if I didn't remember it, it probably didn't. Probably wasn't very good if I don't remember it. I don't know. Maybe it should, I don't know. Maybe I've heard of it, maybe I don't. I'll have to see. Yeah. It's a Sunday. Detective Day. I've got my drinks over here. You guys make sure you have your drinks. Man. It is warm. I am tired. But it's all good. I've been playing more of that, Worshippers of Cthulhu that we were playing on Friday. Played a little bit more. Grew out the village a little bit. Both islands. To get a bit more economy going. I unlocked all the buildings I was able to unlock. I've got all the production buildings going at this point. So I'm pretty happy about that. Goodness gracious. Oh, drink. I don't know why I'm so tired. I had caffeine earlier, and I slept a decent amount. I don't know why I'm tired. But it's fine. We're gonna have a good time. I've been playing... Yeah, like I said, I've been playing more of that Worshippers of Cthulhu. I didn't do any of the quest stuff, because that's for on-screen, but... I wanted to, like, get all the production buildings going and make sure that all of our production was outstripping our consumption. Which it seems to be at this point. For the most part, I think. We can do the quest stuff next Friday. I've also been playing more of that video store game. It is quite grindy, because a lot of it is just running through day after day after day, making enough money to buy the next big upgrade. So it is a bit grindy, which is why I decided to do most of it, like a bunch of it off screen. Because I didn't think that would be very interesting to watch for you guys. I could be wrong, but the Cthulhu game at least has like a lot more atmosphere and a lot of stuff going for it, like a lot of stuff happening all the time. The video store game is kind of just more of the same. I am having a great time though. It is a very chill game to play. It is a Sunday. That means we are going to have a bit of a shorter stream today. Just so I have enough time to get everything done before work tomorrow. Unfortunately, there's just never enough time in the day to get everything done that you need to get done before stream. And there's some stuff I need to get done for tomorrow. So, as usual, Sunday will have to be cut short a little bit. Hopefully soon that'll change. But, for the time being, we are gonna have to cut the Sunday short. A little bit. We'll see by how much. If I really enjoy the game, who knows? But generally speaking, it's a bit shorter on Sundays. What else have I been up to recently? Not much. Myself and my roommate are both not feeling so great this weekend, so we've had a kind of a odd weekend where neither of us really did much of anything. So, I didn't really do much. Hopefully, next week I'll have an explanation of what to do. For this week, I didn't do very much. This weekend, I mean. Oh, and there's sirens outside again. Can you hear those? I never know. Like, for me, it sounds so loud. I don't know if the mic actually picks those up. The sirens. My goodness. I cut my fingernails again. Anyway. DARKSIDE Detective. I don't really know anything about this other than the store page. I've never seen anybody play it. I don't know if people know about this game very much. I don't know how popular it is from the Steam store page. It doesn't look like it's hugely popular, so I'm hoping that I can get more eyes on it if it's really good. It's from 2017. We are joining the DARKSIDE division to investigate the bizarre, the dangerous, and confusing cases of twin lakes, which no doubt is inspired by Twin Peaks. Flesh-hungry tentacles, mafia zombies, and the occasional missing sock are no match for the DARKSIDE Detective. I feel like it's gonna be a little creepy, a little spooky, but also a little whimsical. I don't know. I'm guessing it's gonna be Twin Peaks sort of inspired with the weird, mysterious stuff where there's not really any answers for anything. We'll see. I don't really know anything about it other than the store page. There's not a lot of reviews. But the reviews that are there are pretty positive. There's like 3 of them now? There's the DARKSIDE Detective, then there's Fumble in the Dark, and then there's like another one, I think? Fumble in the Dark is the next one, and then I think there's another one. The kid has landed in the triangle to open Entity TV. Okay, hello! Welcome! Welcome back. Will there be mythical creatures? Probably? It does mention zombies and tentacles, so who knows? Who knows? I don't know if there will be vampires or werewolves. I have no idea. I've never seen anything about the game. Oh yeah, there's a third one. Backside of the Moon. So there's 3 of them, so if we like this one, we can play the other 2. If we don't like this one, then we won't be playing the other 2. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. I don't know if there will be or not. I deliberately didn't want to look up any spoilers for the game, so I could go into it knowing as little as possible, because with detective and mystery games, like, once you know, you can't unknow the mystery or the solutions to puzzles, so I prefer to know nothing. Am I a world bender like reality? Yes, technically. Kind of, but I don't want to do that. Vampire, werewolves, I don't know. I didn't want to know. I didn't want to look anything up. I prefer going into, like, mystery games and puzzle games, completely unknowing anything, because that's the best way to figure it out, and then it makes you feel really clever if you figure out the solution to a puzzle that you didn't have to look up. That's what we're gonna do today. Let me... use magic and type blue, wave your hands and a type... I'm sorry, I don't really know what you're talking about. Game here. Starring Detective Francis McQueen, it says. Okay. Let me... oh, that's very loud. Oh. That's very loud. Okay. Detective McQueen closes cases by talking to characters and solving puzzles. Left click to examine items, change locations, or talk to characters. Right click to skip dialogue. Left click on inventory items for more information. Drag items into the scene, onto each other to combine. Press tab to reveal where hotspots are on your current screen. McQueen can sometimes wear items. Progress is autosaved as you play. Left click, right click, tab. That's always a nice thing when they add that. Release corruption on, okay. Alright. Welcome, everyone, to the DARKSIDE Detective, where we are in the Twin Lakes Police System Volume 13, apparently. We have 9 cases, 3 of which are bonus cases, it looks like. Malice in Wonderland, Tome Alone, Buy Hard, Poltergeist, Bates Motel. Okay, so they're all horror movie references. Malice in Wonderland, okay. Are we gonna go through a looking glass at some point? Case summary. The chief has sent me to the Jones residence. Dooley is there with further details. Officer Dooley. Whoa! I almost shot you there, detective. You shouldn't be sneaking around like that. Dooley, you watched me drive up. ... I had my siren on. You waved at me as I pulled in. I guess this place has me spooked out a little. Yeah, what happened here? Chief Scully, really. Scully just called me up and told me to get here ASAP. No details. 7-year-old kid Alice went missing a day ago. No sign of her leaving the house. Seems to be the kind of spooky crap. I mean, the kind of case you're into, detective. Ah, so we're not very well liked. Great, let's get started. Alright. Trusty squad car. I like to call it the Popo Moto. What? Are you a detective? You know, whenever standing in this rain stops being fun for you. Alright. Roy Jones. Officer Dooley, why is there a hobo dripping all over my carpets? Okay. That's Detective Francis McQueen, Mr. Jones. He's here to investigate. We don't have a face, I'm noticing. I see. Twin Lake's finest, eh? Oh, he doesn't have a face either. What up, phone? Nice schooner. Ah, you dummy. It's not a schooner, it's a sailboat. A schooner is a sailboat, Dooley. Hope you don't smoke around your kid. Thankfully, Detective, I am rarely around my kid. Thankfully? Why is that thankfully? Are you a terrible dad? How can I help you, Detective? Tell me about Alice. I'll level with you, Detective. I don't have many dealings with her. She has a limited conversation pool. The fuck does that mean? She's 7. Exactly. A tedious age. So I leave that to the nanny. She's around here somewhere. I already really don't like you. This sounds like the so-called Black Cats Department of Chicago PD in the Dresden Files books. The kind of cops that get shunted into a dead-end apartment because someone didn't... Someone didn't like them, but they end up dealing with all the magical and supernatural bullshit. Probably. You have no face and you must scream, yeah. I guess because it is quite chunky pixel art, they couldn't really afford the real estate for faces. I already don't like you. You're probably the reason she's gone. Where were you last night? Why didn't you notice she was missing? I was... out. How wonderfully shady. Have you got an alibi? Where I was is none of your business, Detective. Yes, it is, because I'm investigating a missing persons case, and if you don't have an alibi, then I'm going to assume you kidnapped the person. You like this? My taxes pay your salary. They also pay for the cell and questioning room I'm going to have Dooley here take you to. Yes, exactly. I mean, ACAB, obviously, let's be real here, but, in a game like this, where there's a 7-year-old girl missing and this guy's being an asshole about it, I feel like that takes precedence. You gotta go, gotta sleep early tonight. Good night. Good night! Fine, call this number. They'll vouch for me. Busty Bell's Booty Boutique. Classy stuff. Of course, of course. Ah, bells. Fond memories. Question mark? I mean, where was he? A bell shop? What? You received item. Matches. I've taken up enough of your time, and I've nothing further to say. Kindly leave me be. These are from Busty Bell's Booty Boutique. This kid didn't win out on the father stakes. No, she did not. Do we not explore the rest of the house? Just the... upstairs? What an odd place for a telephone. You must have run out of places to draw. I mean, put it! A place this fancy deserves something nicer than plastic flowers. Let's go in the master bedroom. Poor woman must have been worried sick about her kid. We'll find her, Detective. Hello! Tell me about Alice. She's spoiled and sticks her nose where it doesn't belong. Nanny McFiend? Fiend? Are you a devil? But that's what having super rich parents will do to you, I guess. What's a nanny doing in the master bedroom? Nothing suspicious, that's for sure! No siree! You know, that just makes it really suspicious. How long have you been here working for the Jones? Joneses, detective. Even though it ends with an S, you still pluralize it. Is now really the best time? Always a good time for grammar. Anyway, answer the question. Long enough to harbor no ill will whatsoever. We'll get back to work. Nothing else. Waterbed. Very fancy. Looks like something has been kicked under here. No, it doesn't. Strange page. A peculiar pattern from the Occult for Dummies book. Are you doing occult shit? Alice and her mom look quite happy here. You seemed like a sweet kid. Grammar Nazi cop is probably your spirit animal. You are not a cop. Don't worry, we'll find her, detective. Seems impolite. I mean, we're investigating the disappearance of their daughter. She's doing weird occult shit. McFiend, really? She's probably a devil, right? Paint thinner. Broken shelf. Broke recently. Just a bunch of forgotten memories. Paint cans. Heavy enough to knock somebody out cold. I guess that's a Chekhov's gun. Broken lamp. May not be broken after all, just a blown bulb. A box marked Anne's Broken Dreams. We're not gonna look at it? As addicts go, this one is extra creepy. Oh. A drawing of our suspect. Really? I'll put on an APB! No, Dooley, don't do that. Hey, I know that tree. It owes me $5. Never seen a horse with 5 legs before. I don't have much use for a dozen pink socks. No time for art. Blacklight. This looks useful. Tell me where she is, bear. I'm only kidding. You don't know. You're only a bear. A stupid know-nothing bear. Hey, now. Hello. Can I... My baby! My baby is gone! You tell me about... She just disappeared! My baby! Is there anything... You have to find her! Find her! I'm sorry, missus. I'm gonna do my best. Rookie mistake. Okay, so... There's something in the paint thinner. Oh. This is a lot of pink. I think I'd have run off too. Dolls, paint, markers, and oily residues. Hard to believe this is the same woman we spoke to. The stress of all this has hit her hard. Recognize this? That? Oh, no? More of a complete idiot's guide kind of gal. That's where Mr. Jones hired me. What of it? Oh, you were a dancer? Okay. Do you know this? Oh, here we go. This reminds me of my own grandfather. Your grandfather was a clock? What? No, he had a clock. Shame, I thought I finally found out something interesting about you. Do we? What? I'm interesting. Whatever you say, detective. I wonder where I'd find a key. Black light bulb. Now all we need is a disco ball, some white clothes, and fat beats. We've got ourselves a good night. Good night is finding this kid. All the other junk is useless junk, okay. So... the attic had a lamp with a broken bulb. Nope, this doesn't reveal somebody's attic shame. Whoa! Okay. Insidious vibes? Well, that doesn't look ominous at all. Dark side doorway. The pattern on the wall looks washed out in places. I wonder what would happen if I redrew it. Didn't have everything I need. Let's get down to some spooky hijinks and redraw those missing symbols. Oh, I see. We need... this one. This one. That should be it. Great. Maybe now's a good time to stop doing, well, anything, really. Even I'm not foolish enough to go in there with no light. I mean, we have matches. Wonder if I can file for early retirement. That's a rookie mistake. Can we... No light, okay. Say, you're the nanny. The very innocent nanny, yes! You have keys for the various rooms. I'm a nanny, not a maid. Right, but do you? Yes. I have the key to the study then. There is nothing incriminating in there anyway. What can you tell me about the demonic doorway in the attic? Nothing, not a thing. It's nothing to do with me, that's for sure. I was here the whole time. Yeah, she's doing something shady. There seems to be an evil doorway in your attic. Just as well you're here then. Go arrest it. It's trespassing. I'm sorry? You heard me. Arrest it. I want to press full charges. Okay. Duck statue. Ugly enough to be worth a lot of cash. That's very funny. Roy Jones, Esquire. It takes a certain type of person to have an oil painting of themselves. A nice collection of books. The dust suggests they've not been looked at in some time. For shame. Magazine collection. Jeez, this guy is obsessed with jugs. Literal jugs. Another lovely pair. I just realized there are only 2 seats in this entire house. Don't be daft, Dooley. There are more. They're just off camera. Okay. The meta humor. Okay. Okay. I guess we're going into the magic demon door in the attic that the nanny definitely doesn't know anything about, even though her name is McFiend. Okay, Dooley. Let's do this. No offense, detective, but I'm going nowhere near that creep fest. I'll, stand guard out here. There she is! She's right here! Hello, mister. Hey, kiddo. You here to take me home? Yep. Good, I'm hungry. The sounds from downstairs are scaring me. Yeah, let's get out of here. Oh. Not so fast, detective. Where's Dooley? That idiot, I knocked him out. I can't have you snooping around anymore, so I'm gonna trap you here. Please take the girl. Oh, I intend to. I'm her legal guardian, after all. It's my job to look after her. Especially if anything should happen to her parents. Hey, for example, they're getting trapped in the dark side version of their bedroom. It's where they'd be now if Alice hadn't gotten into my stuff and stupidly trapped herself up here. I figured it'd be best to lay low until you'd gone. I thought you'd have given up by now. What kind of cop would give up on a missing kid? Most of the TLPD? Ouch. Sadly. Fair. What's this, an inheritance scheme? You have to admit, it's a fairly perfect crime, except the girl fucking knows what you did! And all she has to do is tell everybody that you're the reason her parents disappeared. Because her parents are going to mysteriously disappear. And if the girl tells everyone it's the nanny, even if they don't believe the real story, they're sure as shit gonna look at you suspiciously. It is, actually. Even if you do get rid of me, then what? Alice knows what you're up to. She's a smart kid. If she's so smart, she'll know to keep her mouth shut. Once Dooley wakes, you and your scheme will be done for. Good point. I'll just have to get you to drag him in here with you. Come on. Drag your friend in here, and no funny business. I knew they were heavy enough to knock someone out. Have a taste of your own medicine. No! Well, that's one problem solved. Solvent. I didn't think that would actually work. I guess we just erased the symbols while she was standing in the doorway. That's very funny. Come on, Alice, let's wake up Dooley so I can tell him my pun. Pretend it's the first time you heard it, okay? Okay, mister. So the kid got into the nanny stuff and accidentally used it to trap herself in that creepy attic? The dark side. But that's a surprisingly succinct summary of things, yes. Claimed the nanny was certifiable. She was a looker. Dooley, she was dabbling in the dark arts. With a plan to trap innocent people in a parallel world. Kidnap their kid and steal all their cash. I said it was a shame. Jeez. I wonder where the nanny got the occult books from anyway. That stuff is hard to find these days. Case for another day, I guess. First of all, we have to figure out what kind of paperwork covers this mess. Is that it? That was short. Okay. I'm guessing the nanny's gonna come back at some point. Because she actually knows this occult stuff, so she probably will figure out a way to get back. Shut up, phone. Home alone. Dooley suggested a visit to the library. He must have seen the strange storm gathering over it. Uh-oh. Whoa! Yeah, if that's what's over the library, no wonder. Okay, what's the case, Dooley? Fill me in. Case? No, I have some overdue books to drop back. So that purple swirling vortex thing above the building has nothing to do with why we're here? Ah, come on now, detective. You're hardly gonna arrest the weather. Things you'll try to do to justify this department. Let's get this over with. This is a library. What a helpful plaque. These statues make me uncomfortable. They're not very welcoming. They should at least be reading a book or wearing glasses or something. Before this was the library, it was where the mayor kept her lion collection. Okay. Alright, that clears that up. So. Okay. Be done in a jiffy. Mines? For being late? How are books late? It's not like they have places to be. You're not charming your way out of this, Patrick. Rules are rules. Hello, Librarian Doris. Can we come to some kind of... Oh, Patrick Dooley, okay. Can we come to some kind of arrangement? You have any parking tickets you want to see go bye-bye? Dooley, are you trying to bribe your way out of a fine? No? Here's an arrangement for you. I'll drop your fines if you arrest that troublesome kid. Kid? The one who's responsible for the storm. And, you know, the ghosts. Ghosts? What? Is this your to-read pile? Oh, I've read all those. The desk is missing a leg, so I'm using them to balance out the computer. Oh. From a certain angle, it looks like Dooley has crazy hair. It does. What are you saying about ghosts? Place is haunted. You know, the usual stuff. Usual? Flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms. Chasing off the readers. Can you say a kid is to blame? The only one here often enough. Suspiciously often, if you ask me. I'll look into it. Do, or else I'll call a pair of oddball priests and our questionable ghost building startup to come fist this. Okay. What books did Dooley borrow? He has Rules to Rave to, Roswell, New Mexico, where the aliens really experiment on us, and The Law. What is it, and do we really need it? Yeah. Okay. Hey, what happened to the librarian reader privilege? There isn't any. Not a real thing, buddy. I take it you gave up on the law book. Not enough pictures. What's that you're reading? Guy Light, the heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. Twilight, okay. Of a what now? A reverse vampire. You can only come out during the day. At the part where it's her prom night and he promised to take her. But the clocks went forward and now it's on at night. What happens if he goes out at night? He gets really sleepy. It's just a person. Sounds interesting? What? It sounds awful, detective. Oh, you found owning books suspicious. It is. What kind of secret stuff are you reading you can't get it from your local library? Maybe people just like having their own books? Maybe it's a germ issue? Germs! You really will believe in anything Hollywood tells you. Germs are a real thing, buddy. What do you think makes you sick? Silent sign. Shh. These brownouts seem like they'd make for frustrating reading conditions. Even the lamp is flickering. The computer seems to be broken. Not broken, it's hollow, so they can store more books in it. Never know when I'll need to cut something in half, or a lazy approximation of half. Scissors! Roses are red, violets are blue. Your loaning rights are revoked due to books overdue. Old photocopier, I can't imagine this gets much use. Oh, it does. When you renew your card each year, Doris takes a photocopy of your butt for the records. Everyone's butt? Just mine, now that I think of it. It's the price of working out, I guess. Well, that's sexual harassment right there. Okay. Not this for Doris last time I had to get out of paying fees. I'm gonna have to up the ante this time. Hello, Astrida Carcosa! Oh, they're flirting, I guess. Right. They're like flirting. They're having a thing. Okay. I'm gonna need to cut something out of this. I might not. Some of these coats have been here for years. We should go through their pockets. You know, for evidence. Button. What a disappointing haul. Button from an old coat. Great evidence, Dooley. Da, da, da. You love this game series? I have never touched it before. This is the first time I'm even looking at it. Da, da, da. Old elevator. Where's the staircase? We have none. There was a fire, and ironically, the fire escape was the only thing that was destroyed. So you didn't rebuild a new one? I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Having only an elevator. Oh, horror is broken. Reception, sci-fi and fantasy, children, reading room, hobby, and horror, which will need the button, I'm gonna guess. What odd leaves that plant has. That's just the dead tree where Doris dries her stockings. Don't fear, you're here. Hello! Don't blink. That's a nice reference. Oh! What a great game, eh? Yeah, funny looking draft pieces, though. They lived in medieval times would be living the adventures of ye Darkside Bailiff and his squire Dooley. Glum tales of the sad venturer. Fantastic obit, drowned in moonlight, strangled by her own bra. Convenient. I'd have expected to go through a series of semi-logical puzzles to get this. Library card of one smug-faced Paul Conway. I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger, then I found out they had to go to space. No thanks, that's where aliens live. Looks like some of the rocket's aluminium is coming off. That could be useful. Metal strip. Sorry you're late, you lost track of time. That's all good. Nice to see you. Never understood this section. How can something be fiction and science? I don't know what to do with you sometimes. Get me a race? Okay. What about this one? The words are short, and I think I can read the whole book from one cover to the other cover. Little Devon. Oh, is that suitable for my age range? I heard a book about books for my age range, and they're all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. Okay, I'll try it. I hope I like it, because I've read all the books about boys and wizards and talking dogs in here. I hope I get to have a pet robot someday. Too many responsibilities. Feeding it, rubbing its belly, teaching it to overthrow humanity. Why would you teach it that? I want to be on their good side when the inevitable happens. A, B, C, as easy as 4, 5, 6. Why your parents don't love you. Anne and Barry face financial ruin. Bad baby incites a riot. The dust is wrong under this. Makes me think it was moved. Viewmaster? I loved those as a kid. I'll take this and see if I can find a use. It's something like these that I miss walking the beat. An old film viewing toy. Well, that's not right. Neat trick. What magic book do you learn that from, kid? It's not magic, it's... nothing. Look familiar. Have I arrested you before? No, it's Alice's teddy. Who are you talking to, kid? I'm not telling you anything. I've heard what happens to people who do a snitch. Modern media is really making her job hard. Full draft coming from the vent. That can be good for this kid's health. How do we get the vent open? Reading room? Oh, hello, miss. I wasn't expecting anyone to be here. Oh, hello. My name's Raxa. I'm here to study the strange goings-on. I guess that's why you're here too, detective? Oh, sure. That's me. Always investigating stuff. Purpose. Want to share what you found? Well, it's not much, but there seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room. I'm searching the internet for a way to be able to see whatever it actually is. Well, let me know if you find anything. Time always seems to stand still in boring places like libraries. Who doesn't need chalk in the 21st century? Most people? A fair point. Those are the same symbols that were, like, on the door, I think. Hope there's nothing contraband in this pile. I wish. You know what I mean. Broken. If I want to look at any microfilm, I need to find another way to do it. Too much in here to take. Even my pockets have them. Them is too big. Why would anyone have so many filings that they need a cabinet to store them in? Let's see what we can find. You didn't say the magic word. Looks like I need to figure out the password. Hobby books, turning duct tape into pants, make your nether sustainable. How to do DIY yourself. I'm really good at DIY. I get my sister to do it for me. Why are these pots and brushes fake? Well, you can't have kids painting over the books. Wait a minute, these are printouts of children's art. Look at Mr. Moneybags in his deep pockets, rich enough that he can pay child artists for original works, this guy. Jeez. Looks like he's jumping. You'd jump too if somebody shoved a pole up your behind. Somebody seems to have left some glue here. It's no duct tape, but it could be useful. This game has so many references. I'm sure it does, yeah. Building mediocre mysteries by the Spooky Doorway team, whoever they are. The developers of this game. Okay. Professor Theodore Library, inventor of the library. Nope, not one word of that is true. I don't have the skills to wire up a normal button, never mind this one. Conductive button. This should work, but I need to find somebody with the skills to wire it up. Okay. You do that? Oh, ghost hunting? That's classified. Because there's a whole bunch of eerie mumbo-jumbo going on here. You noticed, then? I'm majoring in the occult at TLU. You can do that? I thought all that stuff was banned. Somebody has to catalog and ban it all, detective. Right. Well, fairly hush-hush. But what does one study with occultism? Whatever you want. I went with computer science, so I wouldn't be studying two impractical subjects. Good call, Raxa. From experience, I can tell you, the occult doesn't pay much. There's a moment in the second game where McQueen says he always mails back everything he puts in his pockets. Oh. Okay. Can I have the internet password, please? And give you access to all my juicy manuscripts? No chance. Doris, I need the password for my investigation. And I need those books kept safe until my genius is recognized. Oh no. Wait, maybe we can look at the ghost with the viewfinder. No? Hmm. I've always loved trains and trams. Not monorails, though, thinking they're better than everyone because they're up in the air. Okay. If you need a hint, you're on hand. I appreciate it, but I do want to try and figure stuff out myself. Hmm. Let's give the kid scissors. Hmm. It was moved recently. Figured we'd be able to use the film thing to look at something, but because it wouldn't let me look at the microfilm. Not feeling very well, not really able to concentrate, which is why I have the stream open but not really following chat, sorry. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit low energy as well, but it's okay. You take care of yourself. Hmm. Film is too big. It's a square peg, round hole situation. Okay. Chief Scully says that's why she assigned me to your department, because he has a special mind, right? Okay. Wait. Is there not going to be like an electric thingy book in here? Detective the Inspectioning, investigative role-playing in the world of Darkside. Hard wood and where to find it. Hmm. How to woo a Wookiee. Mass defect. They came from space. They were brains. Brains from space. Space brains! Blasters, blasters, and other space stuff. Intergalactic ballistics for cats. Dragon Ageism. The Witcher. Tales of an indecisive adventurer. Fantastic geese and where to find them. Oh. Excuse me. Probably something I've missed. No, Blake. Lamp is flickering. Whittling dice out of larger dice. Okay. Well... Shouldn't they be called descenders when going down? You know, you do have a point on that one. Petrophobia? Fear of the number 4. It's quite common for buildings in China to be missing the 4th floor. But the 4th floor is there, just the button is missing. Oh yeah. We're not in China. You have all the answers, don't you? Ugh. Na, 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 na. Wait, it does say it's too big. Maybe we need to cut the microfilm smaller to make it fit? Oh, wrong place. Well, I've destroyed some historical material. Let's hope there was a point to this. Well, it fits. Let's look at what I didn't accidentally chop out of Twin Lakes' recent history. Spider moths, do it again! Do it again. Sounds like they were on some kind of winning streak instead of having burnt down yet another stadium. Major staff cuts at City Library. Budgetary cutbacks have been seen. A local library reduced to a skeleton staff. I know Doris is old, but that seems a bit unfair. It means very few people work here. Oh, yep, just Doris now, and she's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. Computer stock goes up, down, up, down, down, left, right. A, B, start. I shouldn't have read that aloud. I think I may have just summoned something. Crackbuck detective claims teenagers' tags were ritual meant to show the dead that walk among us. I remember this case. What the? Hello, who are you and how did you get here? Aleister Crowley, really? I am that which can never be unseen. The ooze from your nightmares, the knower of the unknown. Right, that's not very helpful if I'm honest. Help is there for those that know how to take it. Okay then, I'll bite. Tell me, oh knower of the unknown, what's going on here? I, don't really know. Right. But I do know that the coward Yeats is protecting a hidden room, one that holds vast power and treasure. No doubt that which is responsible for the spectral summoning of myself and the others lies within. Others? The others. Detective, who were you talking to? Talking to... You know what? I don't even know how to explain this. What's all that again? Yeats, secret room, mad power within. We cool, bro? Ah! We're cool. Oh, hello. Pray, sir, a moment of your time, WB Yeats. Another one? Another? Ah, another spirit. Yes. Then with your question, you have answered my own. Huh? Forgive me, but I wish to know if you have seen on your travels that scoundrel Crowley. Forcefully mysterious man in a silly hat? The very same. I knew he lurked here, but somewhere. You mentioned a hidden room? Yes, but on the matter I shall say no more. Not until the beast is gone. But I just want to... Not a word more, sir. Not a word more. Okay. Hey, Gale. Are you an author too? I don't recognize you. Gale Plinkman. Aye, but not like yon toffs with their literary fiction. I wrote useful stuff, like house wiring and how to do yon plumbing. Think you could fix the elevator? With rat gear I could, aye. I need a new button, mind. Would this button replace the broken one in the elevator? Let me see. Looks like it'll do job. Gives a few minutes pop in place. Oof. Thanks for fixing the elevator, Gale. Happy to help. They're fun doing something useful, gang. There's one in here. Nope. There's gonna be one in here. Oh, there's two in here. Pratchett! Oh, hey, big fan of your work. Thanks. Not you. Oh. Pratchett! Wearing a death mask. Hell yeah. I read your detective books, wonderfully over the top. Adams. Oh, sci-fi. That'll be the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy guy, maybe? Oh, hell yeah. Pratchett! Pratchett's my favorite author of all time. So happy. Oh. I think you should read this one. I read this one. I thought it was good. Enid Blyton. What's it about? It's a story about this kid who can see dead people. Oh, that's not for me. I'm scared of ghosts. You are one. I fear I find myself in the company of a rather dreadful bunch. Rotters, the lot of them. The kid? No, he's charming. I mean the others. Cultists, horror writers, and DIY fanatics. Horrors, the lot of them. Bum 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 bum. You see the ghosts too, kiddo? Ghosts? Well, none so you fill in his head with, detective. I see them. They're my friends. Well, this one is. Some of them are less friendly. And I like them, because before they came, the place was empty. Just me and Doris, and she's only interested in reading the mostest dreadfulest books ever written. Okay. Oh look, Doris must have finally fixed the elevator button. No, it was... Never mind. Looks like you can get to the roof through here. Thankfully, it's locked. I'd rather not go back out in the storm. Collection of books that don't seem to fit anywhere else in the library, like How to Cook a Dinosaur, if you ever catch one. The Internet and Other Fads. Architecture of the Mind by Sarah Bellum. And MMO Accountancy, be the fictional banker you always knew you were. Edgar Allan Poe, yes! My second favorite author. You barely make teenage girls whimper, Howard. H.P. Lovecraft, only because they cannot fathom the dread I conjure, Eddie. You play uncommon cliches. Your penny dreadfuls lack true horror. At best, spooky pulp. Both of your stuff is great, boys. Boys. Your best works aren't even written by you, charlatan, fraud, undead trickster. Yes, because a lot of people actually contributed to the Lovecraftian canon. Feel that way, then why don't you hide my work, Eddie? Again, I say, I do not have your book. Probably hid it because it was too scary for you. Ugh, you're an infuriating man. These are one hell of an atmospheric fire hazard. Creepy looking bookshelf. What's going on here? I didn't take his blasted book. It was that childish Blighton woman. Why don't you tell him that? He will not listen to me. He's convinced I hid it so more people would borrow my books over his. Nonsense. I care not for his current zeitgeist. My works are vastly superior. He is being such a child. I am clearly the greater horror writer. I tore apart the minds of a generation with my atheistic horror. Your atheistic rubbish. Right, I'll have you, mate. Come at me, you sickly twerp. You too. Stop it, or I'll put you both in some kind of supernatural slaver. He started it. Oh, never. It was you and your... I don't care who started it. I'm putting a stop to it. Wait right here. Not a peep. Okay. Lemons for every meal. Murder! It kills. From axes to zero oxygen, a murderer's primer. He's behind you! A dead person murders. Calvin ate a cop. Everyone's guilty. Haunted place. The kickboxing cult. So Fight Club. Ninja Zombies and other terrible crossovers. The Pain Giver. Places to die in. The Quirky Killings. Stab Fest 6. That's a Scream reference. The Underwhelmer. Vivian's Hatchet. Beth's Revenge. They yearn for blood. X marks the victim. Unzip the body bag. Okay. I don't care who started it. I'm stopping it. Is the ultimate done with your shit parent face. Yeah. Excuse me, did you steal Lovecraft's book? He and that Poe fellow won't stop fighting over which has the more frightful book. I took his book in the hopes it would stop their arguing. It seems to have just made it worse. Well, I shan't give it back until they stop their silly bickering. I just shan't. How am I meant to stop those two fighting? That is not my concern. You want this book, you stop their fight. There's gotta be a scarier book than theirs around here. Surely that would stop their bickering. A scary-ass book that would scare both Lovecraft and Poe. Okay. Let's ask. Why is the window to the roof locked? For health and safety reasons. Can I get the key? Right not. Why? For health and safety reasons. I'd like to borrow the book you're reading. I need a library card to borrow books. Should I sign up for one? No. I'm too busy reading my book to help, Soz. Julie, can I use your card? It still has fines on it. I bet you wish you'd let me make a deal now, huh? Okay. I really don't want to put my face on here, but I really need a picture of myself. The things I do for this job. This is going to be the least convincing fake ID I've seen in all my years as a cop. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. I need a library card to borrow books. This one? Oh. Well then, here you go, Paul. Paul? His name is Paul, like it says on my card. My card. Paul. Trashy novel. That's gonna horrify the shit out of them, isn't it? That the vampires are fucking... Twilight would horrify the shit out of these guys. Is this my book? No, it is not. Is it? The most horrific novel ever written. And it's not written by either of you. Let me see that. Teenage girl, blah blah blah. Reverse vampire, blah blah blah. Love story. Sounds terrifying. Its mere existence gives me shivers. Do you agree it's more horrific than your works? Will you stop squabbling? Read? Agreed. You believe something so hideous exists? You believe it's so popular? Stoker must be turning in his grave. Hope the poor chap doesn't know. Well, they're gone, but now what? I guess I could tie up some of the other ghosts' loose ends. Oh my gosh. Met your friend, Yeats. He says you won't stop spying on him. I find it most joyous to torment the man. He says you went into that room you mentioned. I do. I'm most bored here. I need something to do. Something to read. Why don't I use that computer to go online? 2 words. Safe search. Oh, right. Maybe I can find some kind of workaround? Please. Just stay here and don't do anything. There must be other books as bad as Twilight. I mean, Twilight specifically works because they're both horror authors. And Twilight takes something that's supposed to be horror and scary and made it an awful, horrendous romance novel that made no sense. And made the vampires and werewolves not scary at all. I think. Plus, it's funny. Gotten them to agree on the scariest book. Can I have the novel now? Good. I daren't see why you'd want this vile thing, but I did promise. Here. Aw, you ruined the kid's illusion, detective. You have your rotten book. Now leave me alone. Without 911, Twilight would be completely different. Look it up. I don't want to look anything up about Twilight, no offense. Stuff on the internet? How'd you get past the internet blocks? Up to something naughty, detective? Me? No, but I have this friend who needs to get back to the library firewall. That's quite well protected, surprisingly. I think Doris was worried somebody would hack in to steal her unpublished fan fiction. I figured out the admin password so I can bypass the block. I'm gonna give it to you so you can use it too. Please. No! 1234 is the password. You should be able to browse whatever you want, no restrictions. You may not want to stick around for this. I'll leave you to your business. Shut the door on the way out. beast's eyes are focused elsewhere. The air is clearer now. Oh, clearer is maybe not the term I'd use. Go again, sir. Never mind. Just don't go into that room if you can avoid it. As you suggest. Now, what's all this about a hidden room? I'll share what I can. There's a place hidden behind the horror section on the 4th floor. The source of the phantasmic pollution afflicting this building is within. How do I get in? One of the books in the L section is a lever. Pull it and fix this. Godspeed, man. Hear that, Dooley? Hear what? Oh yes, of course. We need to get to the 4th floor and open the secret room using one of the books in the L section. Wait, how do you know all this? Intuition? L. Missing! I didn't know you were a fan of Lovecraft. Looking at the Lovecraft section, a bit too godless for my tastes. Lovecraft novel, you say? There's nothing. That seemed to fit with a curious clicking noise. Right, we pull this and... Oh, there's the hidden door Yeats and Crowley we're talking about. Creepy doorways are a recurring motif I'm not too fond of. Let me guess, staying here to cover for me again? You got it one, detective. Try to avoid getting knocked out this time. What the... What is all this? Magica. Aleister Crowley's Guide to the Popular Wizard Game. Magica was a fun game, yeah. The Gnostic's Guide to Ghouls and Ghosts. Rituals for Modern Rituals. These are all contraband old books. This is quite the nasty treasure trove. Why didn't I know about this stuff? Loose wires seem to run to the roof. A copy of Ripley's Cast It or Not. It seems to be open on the Summon Spirits page. Maybe if I close it, this whole mess will sort itself out? Ouch. Seems to be charged by this faulty wiring. I wonder where it goes. The Necronominum, a Cyclopean cookbook. Mary Shelley! What a strange thing to find here. What are you doing here? Like the moth to a flame, I am drawn to the eldritch energies emitted from this book. Huh? I like spooky books and electricity. I even lit candles to up the spook factor. Makes sense. Periodic table of secret magic elements. Normal library fare, this. I think I hate my job. Skull. Okay. One heck of a view of the city. Put the skull on the... Found your vault of contraband books. Impossible! It's hidden behind a complex locking mechanism. Well, I got in, as did somebody else, and they tampered with the books. Impossible! They must have found another way in! Nobody could crack that system! You literally made your admin password 1234, lady. But I already... Impossible! What do you have to say about this, then? Alas, poor Yorick. Don't try to get all cultured with me. What? No, Yorick was an intern here last summer. I wondered what had happened to him. Okay. Let me take a sip of my drink here. Uh... Hmm. Thunk, 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 thunk. Now to find where that landed, hopefully without having caused any damage. I think it's here, right? What's all this noise? I can't hear myself read. Oh, kid, what do you know about the other side of that vent? I didn't mean to do it. Do what? I was lonely, so I went exploring. I found all these neat new books, but the one I read was scary and I ran off. Then the ghosts arrived, but I like them because now I have friends. Oh, see? He meant no harm. Troublemaker! Arrest him! Breaking and entering. Into your room of illegal books. Let's say both set of charges cancel each other out. Only if you get rid of the ghosts and find him somewhere else to go once in a while. You can join me in the Blood Wolves. Blood Wolves? The mayor stopped paying the dibe tax, so we had to change from scouts. You okay with that, kid? Sure. That's great. Back to the task at hand. We need to stop energy flowing into the building and into that book. You need to get to the lightning conductor on the roof. Here, have the key. Julie, we're going to the roof. Raining outside. In hindsight, that was dangerous. Thankfully, nobody got hurt. You blighter! That could have killed me. Except that you're already dead. Police brutality, that's what this is. I mean, you're not wrong. Suppose I've already ducked out of one room this case. I knew I played that card too soon. You did, buddy. You did. You need me to go all the way up there? Scared of heights. No. Yes. Oh, this is giving me vibes from the game we played a while ago. Sometimes I wonder if the people of Twin Lakes know how often we save their bacon. I've never saved any actual bacon. I had a cat named Bacon out of a tree once. An example to us all, Dooley. What do I need to do? Get down as soon as possible? Like the circuit is connecting the book downstairs to this aerial. I guess I should break that circuit, then wire the aerial to the lightning rod so the power has somewhere to go. Okay. Oh, I see. That was very loud. Ba-da-dum. No. There we go. Ouch! My hand! Look, Detective, the storm is dying out. Imagine that! Okay, we should be able to close the book now. Goodbye! Goodbye, Pratchett! You will be missed forever. Trunksville Detective, though I don't see why we had to take all those books. Julie, they're contraband. Heavy contraband! Leave an agreement then, Doris. If you don't fine me for having the books, I don't sue the kid for entering the vault. I go back to business, sans haunting. You should also get that wiring fixed. Ugh, fine. Come on, Dooley, let's get back to the office. See you at camp, Mr. Dooley! You there, Devin? Alrighty. Case 2! Tome Alone solved. Okay. It's nice they included Pratchett, honestly. Ah. Goodness gracious. Yeah, Douglas Adams wrote, I think the detective books they're talking about is, Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency, which does have a Netflix show as well, Elijah Wood. I haven't read the books, but the show is very good. Of course he's more famous for The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, but he wrote other things. Oh my goodness, that was funny. The game is funny. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be playing the other ones. Disorient Express. Julie has called me to the subway station to deal with an emergency. Let's go! Detective, you're here! Came as soon as you called. What's the case? Case? No, I just needed a ride. Station's closed. 66 6th Street? Really? Closed? Yeah, some spooky train is blocking the platform. Anyway, let's go. A spooky train? Yep, spooky train. Anyway, we better get going or we'll be late to work. Really, it's a spooky train. We're the DARKSIDE division. Do you not think? I try not to. That's detective work. Let's go have a look then. Fine, but if we miss the free donuts at work, you're buying. Can't say I'm surprised to find that something strange is happening here. Yeah. 66 6th Street. Cops is dumb. Not as dumb as your grammar, kid. Yeah, kid. Did you write that? Seems to be working, but I've no cash. Time to put this badge to work and make use of my police privilege. Flickering lights always suggest spooky hijinks, or, you know, lack of maintenance. Sorry, Detective, Barry's broken. We'll have to crawl under it. Can't we at least jump over? No, the insurance for jumping was too high, and we're only cleared for a slow crawl. Being a cop is nothing like television promised it would be. Unky Sam, don't want you to know about the truths I'm here to show, so it makes me frown. Oscar the Grouch. When I smell a pig and his dumb sidekick come to shut me down. Sidekick isn't a word. Poetic license. Pig. Something about this green, transparent, eerie train that suggests it's not meant to be here. You have a ticket, sir. Conductor Gill. Sorry, who are you? Train conductor, sir. Right, you look a tad ghostly, sir. That I do, that I do. Are you a ghost? Not at all, sir. Ghosts are blue, for one, and they can't be seen. Not without the proper equipment. No, we're from DARKSIDE. Then what are you doing here? Train's stuck, sir. Doing my job to keep the passengers safe while this gets rectified. Rectified? Yes, sir. I'm sure those boys from the Brightside Division are looking into it right now. Of course, they have the Brightside Division on their side. Brightside Division? Brightside Division. Right. Why are you here? As I said, sir. Brain stuck. Not sure what caused it. Likely a problem with the tracks, sir. I'd have to see inside the control room to be sure, but I can't leave my post here. Ticket? Thought not. I'm afraid I'll have to ask you Solids to leave. Did you just call us Solids? Certainly not, sirs. I wouldn't be throwing around language like that. Plunger without the plungy bit, so a stick. Receipt. Or pickup. I can't reach much else on it. Locked for now. Oh, come on, detective. You know as well as I do how these things go. Rat! Big ol' rat! Need to get my eyebrows plucked. Oh. Hello. Hi there. Hi, Shaq. Oh, sorry. The door was unlocked. Yeah. Lock's broken. I have no feet to hold against it. Right. Well, I'll leave you to it. Oh, hold up, Daddy-O. I'm a bit of a funky situation. Maybe you could help me out? I don't know if I want to help you out on the toilet, man. Oh, what's in it? Oh, no toilet paper, Daddy-O, and I'm a cat that needs him some. Yeah, sure. This yours? No, but I found it in my pocket, threw it in the bin on the way here. Would have kept it if I knew the paper stitch in here. Rat! What on earth is that? That's a Day of the Tentacles reference, I think. Not sure, but I think we should send it back to wherever it came from. Lush. No use. You could say that it is in tentacle on staying where it is. Eh? Need to find something to push it down with. Thick. Some lazy graffiti. I always put in more effort when tagging the subways. What? You heard me, narc. Maybe you're not. Nobody deserves to be stranded without toilet paper. I would never do this. Here you go. Sorry to leave you hovering for so long. Far out, Daddy-O. Here, take this coin as thanks. I, again, don't really want to be touching anything that's been near a toilet, but whatever. Wonder if this camera caught any useful footage, but I can see that the working light is painted on. Hey, that ain't no real money. There's not a chance in hell that this will work. Oh, right, of course. We got a ticket! Here you go, one ticket. Fine, on you go then, I suppose. Hey guys! I like your glasses, party guy. Da! They're my party goggles. They're my party goggles. On your way to a party? Always, darling. Every place is party place when I have my goggles on, and I always have my goggles on. Even here now, we party on that train. Hippie gal. Well, hello there. Hiya. Where are you off to? I was on my way to San Frankenstein Cisco, obviously, but then we got stuck here. This place is terrifying. How so? Well, for a start, there's not a single screaming beast in the sky. Nobody's being followed by shadowmen, and nothing's on fire. Nothing. Maybe you're not the girl for me. Hello, Granny. Nanny Dooley, is that you? Sorry, dearie. I'm Granny Gooley. You do look like my little Patrick, though. His name is Patrick. My name's Patrick, too. Did you also like games of I Spy as a child? I did. I spy with my little eye the coming of the end, the world eating itself, rivers of gore flooding the streets. I don't know this version of the game. Oh my god. Oh, seeing the end times was little Patrick's favorite. Okay. Ah, a dark side portal. It appears we found our #1 suspect for all these strange thing-goings-on. You have the right to remain silent when questions. Anything you say or do may... Elite, what are you doing? Reading it its rights? And how exactly do you intend to arrest it? With my handcuffs. Obviously. Not marks for enthusiasm, Dooley. Looks like the Purple Rift has an accomplice. I'm gonna need a second pair of handcuffs. That's Agent McScream. McQueen on our side, McScream on this side. You look familiar. The fire recognize the flame. Does the darkness recognize the shadow? Does the storm recognize the wind? Right? Damn it, man, I lost my train of thought. You're an agent here, huh? We are all agents of the never-ending hunt. Servants of the crawling death void. Ministers of the world's cruelty. Well, I'm happy you're doing okay for yourself. Thanks, it's been a lot of hard work and late nights at the office. Any idea what's going on? Interlopers, fiends, fleshy monstrosities. Things that should not have come to pass. Cracks of chaos intertwine. So, not much of an idea right now, then. No. So, receding hairline, how's that treating you? The end comes for us all. Entropy is a cruel mistress. Yeah, let's hope it's from growing up in this weird hole. I best be going. We had all best be going to the places we would be best at. Yeah. Hey, folks. Finally, somebody in authority. Conductor Al. Hey! Sorry, guy, but you don't know any more than the rest of us. Hi, detective. What's going on? Raxa? Why are you here? Getting the train home from college, and we got diverted to wherever this is. Well, we're on the case now, so get comfortable. He means... No, yeah, I get it. Let me know if I can help at all. Will do. Hello? Doo-daddy. Wonder if he even knows what's going on. Probably not. Case of fire. Pray somebody has refilled the extinguisher. They have not. Stay back, monster! Whoa, calm down. Sorry, I thought you were him. Him? The intense man in the tunnel who threatens to arrest and or eat anyone who gets off the train. Arrest or eat? Yep, and I'm not sure who chooses. What's going on here? You're really not him. I don't really know what happened. We left the last station on time, and some weird lights flashed, and now we're here. Wherever here is. Who's this man you keep talking about? He looks a bit like you, only not. Not at all that I see you. Now that I see you. Properly see you. He stalks about outside this train, sniffing for clues and snarling when he sees us. Has he hurt anyone so far? Thankfully, no. He seems more menacing than dangerous. Hey, dude. We've been on this train for ages. What's going on? I'm afraid... Because I keep seeing floating green people. I'm not at I think I indulged a little too much this morning. You probably shouldn't tell me that. I'm an officer of the law. Far out, dude. Never mind. If you find yourself in a parallel dimension, please stay in the carriage. An oddly useful warning. I should probably stay with these people, make sure they're okay. You're tired from walking through the tunnels, aren't you? Stop using your Sherlock powers on me. Oh, and there's a cop and a busker here, too. Chief Ghoulie. Now then. You look like one of those living folks we got plotting about the place right now. Officer Dooley? Name's Ghoulie, Chief of the Brightside Division. Brightside? Division. Specialist. Deal with rest from your neck of the woods, so as to speak. My neck of the woods? The other world. That's from whence you came, son. I surmise from your appearance that you are the, detective, albeit one down on his luck. Hey! I presume, that being the case, you've crossed over to investigate your world's version of this situation. I am. Can you help? No, son, I cannot. This isn't your jurisdiction. You should leave this to us professionals and take care of our train back in your own world. Didn't you look into that? Jurisdiction, son. Seems like a concept beyond a dangerous maverick such as yourself. Maybe I should slap you behind bars. Sing me a song, buddy. Sickly. What? You're the busker? That's how buskers work here, you tourist. This is a restricted area. Classified personnel only. Are you a classified personnel? No, I did not think so, on account of myself and McScream being the only ones who is. So unless you is one of us, I suggest you step back, son. Step back. Those look like lyrics to a song I once wrote. Yeah. Beautiful. Brings a tear to the eye, what with the memories it stirs of my childhood spent playing cops and convicts on the Isle of Screaming Tar. Is this machine crying? Come get me from the station, he said. Routine, he said. Ass. Given how little I know about this place works, they could sell costumes or turn you into one. Wow, we're properly in the dark world now, the dark side. Most of the dark side city appears to be in ruin. Trains do not run on time, they run on fuel. Trains will also be late. Some things are universal, I suppose. Ah, help, I'm on fire! What? I'm a burning trash barrel. I meant to be on fire, you gonk. Look on your face. Brilliant. I'm not even... Okay. What horrors could possibly make the news here? Mayor points off camera. Oh my goodness, what is happening? An invisible person. Welcome, sir. It's our, that is to say, me and I's pleasure to welcome you to Costume Shop. So that is the name. Your broken sign wasn't very clear. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, my old fella said. And if it is broken, maybe don't fix it anyway, he'd add. Very practical man he was. How can I aid you, sir? Trying to intimidate your direct superior at work? Hoping to wow a six-armed lover? Tired of looking like a hobo? Hey! That's our motto. Whatever your shame, Spider's got you covered. You look like this, man. This might be a mirror. Also, you may be wanted by the police for questioning. Amaze your friends, surprise your enemies, confuse real pirates with this inefficient pirate ensemble. Comes with a free press gang. Be a badass biker. Bike not included. Are you still a biker without a bike? Be a badass walker. Is that a ghost, a wizard, a marine, a pirate, and a detective? These are outfits. This is us, and this is the shopkeep. The rest of these are mannequins, as far as I'm aware. Hello, what's up? Assuming your ass is bad, either in the dangerous sense or in the missing a buttock way, you're wrong. Did you write these adverts yourself? No, sir. Came that way, sir. Good words, ain't they, sir? Snarky teenage wizard is welcome anywhere. Well, not so much welcomed as he'll turn up and then he'll be there, and it's almost as much hassle to get rid of him as it is to just leave him be. That's my usual party vibe anyway, so 2 thumbs up for me! One take, sir. Oh, Miss Biscotti, I does beg your pardon, miss. I should have known. Obvious to me now it is. I'll get your items for you now, miss. Oh, yes, thanks. Here you go, miss. 1 swim cap. Thanks. What's this one? Looks normal enough to me. Normal, miss? Why, that's the very pillars summers are built on, miss. A friend and mentor to those in need, a shoulder to cry on. A person willing to live in a wood hut with no air conditioning. The legendary camp counselor, miss. Nobody would buy that as a camp counselor. Oh, but they do, miss. It's the mustache, miss. Shows him to be rugged wilderman, suited for the rough and tumble life of a camp counselor. Not for timid folk like you and I, miss. No, miss. Not for shop vendors and coat warmers, no. If only we can pull the outfits, all I can say here is listen to your heart. We're not getting the outfits. Just like a punk, or a road warrior from the future, or, you could wear this and be, I don't know, a carrot? Well, I'm convinced. We have a rubber swimming cap. Okay. Uh... You're loving this nonsense. Okay. What could I need the cat for? Well, there is a leak. Maybe we fill it with water? Need the shower cap for? I need to find something to complete this disguise before I put it on. Ones and zeros. How could anyone wear the ones and zeros? I would try and get my hands on a 2 for a larger mission. Choose yourself. That's as confusing as it is insulting. What else could we need? Oh, we've got to make ourselves look like the mayor? Maybe? Want a swim cap? Want a stick? Okay. Uh... Probably just missed something. Need something else to make a disguise. What do I do? Rat. Don't ever cross the streams. Secret rave venue. Okay. I have no idea what to do. I wasn't expecting us to legitimately cross over to another dimension in this game. I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was gonna be like Unavowed, where stuff comes over to our place, but we don't genuinely go into another parallel dimension until the very end. But nope, we're just here. Oh. Dress up as Agent McScream. Can't bring myself to call it a disguise. Time to try whatever this is out. Partially made up of some fungus and you lacking a certain floaty, transparent quality. Well, it was worth a shot. It was. I wish that agent I was sent was so innovative. I tell you what, son. In you go. Maybe you can solve this thing after all. What about jurisdiction? Jurisdiction. I'll paperwork up a solution. Now off you go. Off you up before I change my mind. Great. Thanks. Full of pictures of you playing a game. Where a tiny pixel man looks in a trash can at pictures of you. Looks like he hung in there for too long. Oh no! The hang in there cat! No! Note saying, she loathes me not. Nice healthy relationship. All systems operating correctly. Nailed shut. Hope the barring holds. It could just go over. Over or under. This place looks familiar. Either that's a clue or there's one lazy artist hanging around here. I love how the disguise didn't work, but it still kind of did. John, thanks. I mean, Flush? Luncherhead. The ultimate accessory in toilet debungification. Okay. What's that you have there? It's smells of evidence to me. But you shall not take it beyond this place. Looks like I'll have to put this key back until I find some other way to get past it. Okay. I guess we gotta put the key back then. But we need the plunger. Or something. I don't know what we'll get out of sticking the tentacle back in there. Down the drain, but I guess we'll find out. I don't know. Right, you little sucker. Ah! Sucker! Tentacles. Very good. I should be helping, shouldn't I? Gosh. I wonder where the wee fella is now. Da, da, da. Da, da. Suckers, good one. Oh. I'm guessing it's going to be in here now. Yep. There's my little wriggly buddy. So this is where I sent you, eh? Getting attached to this little guy. I should name him. Dave. I name you Dave the Tentacle. Oh, I gotta give him the key. Plunger him to the other toilet. Right? And then plunger him again and he's gonna go back to the other toilet. You want a key, buddy? Remember, I plunge you with love, Dave. That's clever. I like that. That's cute. Yep, there we go. Thanks, Dave. Did you name the tentacle Dave? Don't be jealous, Dooley. You're still my favorite. Thanks, bud. That seems to have worked. Let's see what's behind door number 2. Engineer Tam. What? How'd you get in? Tam locked that door from the inside. This is your handiwork, I take it? You shouldn't have fired old Tam for sleeping on the job. Well, you shouldn't have been sleeping on the job. Told him he did. His black magic classes started at midnight and ran through. Morning shifts ain't for old Tam. Heavy sleeper he is. Book him, Dooley. I left my book at the station. Can I use these handcuffs instead? People will think twice about firing old Tam now. No, you're already fired, and now you've made it worse because you're going to jail. They'll think twice about hiring you, too. Wait, what? Get out of there, guy. I've seen what happens if you hang on for too long. What are you talking about? Seen things, Dooley. Ritual stuff. Looks like this place was the scene of some occultics going on. Cinnamon candles remind me of Christmas, though, which is nice. Old Tam always was fond of Christmas. Pappy used to buy us all trains, and Mama gave us voodoo dolls. Magical time of year. Stop going through the trash. An unexpected but strangely relevant note. Virus detected. This is some bad hoodoo. Tam must have installed an occult virus on the controls that's causing all these problems. This must be how the virus was installed. Could prove useful. I mean, you literally just made yourself look like a giant fucking threat. Stay here, Dooley. Make sure this guy doesn't get away. Then how is old Tam meant to escape? That's the point. Oh, well that ain't fair. Roxa, think you can make any sense of this? Let me see. Oh, he's an occult virus. Yeah, I think it's to blame for all that's going on. I can probably talk you through how to make an antivirus on my machine. That's what I was hoping for, thanks. So, what do? Need to clean the infection disk sectors. Sounds easy. Not so easy. It's a virus, so each sector you clean will infect those around it. You can also lure the virus from infected sectors onto clean ones, cleaning the infected areas. How would I do that? To beat the virus, you have to make sure it has nowhere to hide. That will involve tricking it. This sounds harder than I was expecting. Don't worry, I made a backup. Just hit reset if you need me to roll back so you can start again. Thanks. Okay, let's do this. Ah, so close. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Dum, da, da, dum, dum. Gotcha. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, great. You're sure this will work? Sure is a strong word with dabbling with the occult, but I think so, yes. Well, if it does, the city owes you big time. Really? 'Cause I'm only on this train due to a mountain of parking tickets. You should maybe get better at not giving yourself more parking tickets. Oh. Loading antivirus now. Hey! We did it! Great work, detective. You got the trains moving again. Julie, you understand what just happened here, right? No? Let's get this guy to the cells. How you gonna get me there? Train ain't running. We just talked about how that was fixed. Were you listening? Plus, we have this car. This has not been a good day for Tim. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oy, oy. Ultimately, the solutions to each one is much simpler than I always imagine it to be. You just have to find the right items. And suddenly everything clicks into place. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, next one. Police farce. Today is my day away from cases to catch up on paperwork. Somehow, I don't think that's gonna work. You ready, detective? Huh? For McNugget's retirement party. Caterers arrived with a cake. Grab your gifts and let's go. Gift? Thought you'd forgot. Don't worry, I put your name on my gift. It's from us. My folders of weird goings-on and twin lakes. My notes from open cases. A downtown ghoulie man, a possibly undead flasher. Mirror Jane, a woman appearing in mirrors to other women who look exactly like her. Lycan Toupee, a wig made from werewolf hair which turns others into werewolves when worn. Maybe that should be werewolves? This is my life now. Dick Brickman. This is Twin Lakes FM, featuring me, Dick Brickman, bringing you Dick Brickman Presents the Weather with me, Dick Brickman. Okay. It's raining. Tune in later for me, Dick Brickman, presenting Dick Brickman's Tricky Kicks. Featuring me, Dick Brickman. When all this DARKSIDE stuff is put to bed, I'm gonna see the whole world. My trusty coat goes with everything from shirt and tie to sportswear. No, it doesn't. This was a gift from my old mentor, Sergeant McDesk. This computer has been with me since the beginning. Budget won't allow for an upgrade. Hurry up! Cake! I actually don't know what's in these. The keys were lost before this became my office. Glass of cold, refresh. Nope, this is warm and oddly colored. Nothing beats that first cup of coffee. Only had a slice of pie to go with it. McQueen's office, McKing's office. Oh, this one looks homemade. Best at not being McQueen. Best diver on the force. I don't recall anyone else being allowed to partake. Best hair on the force. Okay, I'll give him that one. The king and the chief. I guess these are the photos you get when you're married to the mayor. Oh. Space in here for their pottery wheel? His machine is an off button. Impressive. Quartz backs. Fancy. Ah, nepotism. Got it. Seems Murakami has set a new high score in whatever he's playing. Damn it, how am I meant to get better than him if you keep making me do work? Tell me that, eh? Broken wires. Murakami won't care if they're gone. Detective Wazinski. No talk, working. Friendly as ever. Go away. Fire! I meant to say surprise, detective, not fire. Julie, the gifts are on fire. They sure are impressive. Gifts are on fire and nobody seems to care. Damn drunken cops. Chief Scully. Chief, there's a fire. Here we go. I've told you detectives before, I can't solve every little thing for you. That really just is Scully, isn't it? Honestly, I've uncovered a crime ring, this, and I've lost my gun, that, with you lot. Well, not today. I'm relaxing and having a drink. But in silence, detective. In silence. It's a party! Use the same banner for every retirement. Budgets have to be cut somewhere, detective. Slash budgets explain why the sprinkler system isn't putting out that fire. That's interesting. Why don't you go do some detecting, detective? I'm gonna devour that thing. Hands off, officer. We're not cutting into it yet. But chief! Really? Is the cake really more important than the fire? Actually, who brought fire? We discussed this last time. No more gifts of fire. Goddamn cops thinking they're Prometheus. This is no time for reading whiteboards. Detective McNugget. 2 days left to retirement, and I'm in a room with an uncontrolled fire. Just like the old woman said. Can't say that word. I love all the booze we have at these things. What about the fire? Keep your complaining to yourself, Killjoy. Sure, if you want the building to go down. It's full, but no pressure. Damn it. Repressurize it. How do I repressurize it? How do I... Can I grab some of your booze? Oh. Hey, I wanted extra cream on my slice. Really. I can 100% say this is not something I expected to do today. That's that taken care of. Wait, what's that? That bird. You mean our gift? Julie, where did you get that? In that mysterious Chinese shop we visited last week. Investigated it. We investigated it. For gremlins. That seems like racial profiling to me. Julie, he clearly had gremlins, which you then bought and brought to the station. Well then, case closed. Julie, the lid was burned off. The gremlins are missing. And the station is crumbling apart. Like I said, case closed. Julie, we need to find them before somebody gets hurt. Here, take this. But, cake! Pickup menus. In fact, I'm seeing nothing work-related at all. It's a party, guy. Relax. This game has funny dialogue. Can't say old woman. There was a slur in there that we can't say anymore. 2 days left till retirement. I can't risk you not making it and us losing out on a party. I should be offended, but I do like a good party. Didn't you see the fire, Chief? Of course, it was right there. And you didn't do anything? What can I do? If people want to re-gift the fires I got them last month, then let them. Wait, you were the one who set those fires around the station last month? They were beacons of hope, all very metaphorical. They were real fires. Metaphors can be very real. Chief, why is McKing's office so much nicer than mine? You think our barely legal goblins and ghouls division should have a bigger office than the mayor's husband? Just be glad you're not down in the basement. Thanks for supporting the Darkside division, Chief. Don't thank me. Just keep the city clean of those Oogie Boogie men. And the Oogie Boogie women. And non-binary Oogie Boogies. No discrimination in regards to Oogie Boogies. Except for the discrimination of keeping them out of Twin Lakes. Apart from that one, yes. I think there may be gremlins loose in the station. Seriously? We just talked about this. You have one job! One job! No Oogie Boogies in Twin Lakes. The station is in Twin Lakes. Get the situation under control, Detective. How old is this game? Not that old. It's new enough that they should have known better not to use that word. But I guess this is a corrupt cop who can't be bothered to put out a fire in his own station, so maybe... I don't know. Why is it broken? Maybe the motor's bust? I'll have a look at this later. I don't remember this place being so run down. I like that they haven't messed with our office, like, at all. Because our office is already so run down. Farewell. Oh, Detective McKing. And he said, hey, that's my kid's candy. Give it back. I told him I was the mayor's husband, then showed him my badge and fined him for obstruction of justice. Oh, great. Yep, this episode is definitely going to be ACAB, isn't it? Well, you're so bad. Aren't you married to the mayor? Enough time to talk to you. Is there a Wookiee or something you should be arresting? That's not what... Whatever, McLame. Live long and prosper, dork. It must be so great for you to have a real detective like McKing around to learn from. Aren't you married, sir? Why are you flirting? Hands off, McLame. Something's broken the evidence door. Probably you and your idiot sidekick's fault. I'm gonna fix it with my manly skills and muscles. If you really want to help, you can fetch me some more coffee. No need for sugar. Dallas is enough sweetness for me. Oh, you're so bad. I hate that man. But he's so dreamy. Here's your coffee. Fuck off. I knew you were good for something, McLame. I got you your coffee. Let me in. Staff bathroom. So horrible. People only enter for the most dire of emergencies. Ah! Let it get a gun. Why is everything so unsafe in this station? Pew pew! Looks like our guys are good enough shots to be stormtroopers. That thing has good aim. We should... Okay, well, it can't go that way. Is nobody paying attention to the gunfire happening in the basement? Like, what the fuck? Let me turn the lights on in my room here. So not only are we... I wonder if this game is a critique of law enforcement. At least partially, yes. So not only are we the underappreciated, underfunded, disliked coworker, we are the only coworker who does any actual work. Of course. I think this is the junction box for the dispatch room. Serious draft coming from those vents. The bolts probably just need to be tightened up. Our government issued block with wheels. Seriously, why does he get all these nice things? A bulletproof sports car, the jerk. Because he's married to the mayor, obviously. Water pipes run all over the station, from the briefing room to the shooting range. The system seems broken right now. Probably the gremlin's fault. Clay. Well, we did see a clay, a wheel. Mind if I borrow this? Why not? Can't see me getting back to work anytime soon. Gary Plinkman! You don't look very busy. Power tool's bust, so Union says I don't work. Not my place to go against Union. You seem familiar. Do I know you? Not that I know of, yo. Didn't we meet another Plinkman? Oh. Sprinkler should be working now. Well, let me out of work, you will. Are we not gonna grab the clay? Gremlins have broken everything else around here. I'm sure if I didn't remove this now, it'd fall off soon anyway. Neither of us believes that, but I'm so into this. Fight the system! Julie, we're part of the system. Think for yourself. I'm bringing this place down from the inside. I kind of knew that. I did not expect that to happen. Feel bad about it? No. Let's say the vent broke because some maverick cop was crawling through it. I'll take this from my trophy cabinet. I mean, I'll take it to be repaired. Yeah, that second one. Whoops! Detective, how do you get all these things into your pockets? Origami? There's just a car hood in our pockets. Oh, that'll work for the gremlin shooting at us. Can we not... Another way to make use of it? Can we not just put it in front of us? Have to angle it like this. Great, the junction box is broken and electricity is spraying out. As if this place wasn't broken enough already. Bridge the gap between the gremlin and the electricity. Go grab another coffee, I guess. Good night, you're going to sleep, have early, have work tomorrow. Fair enough. I'm probably gonna go after this mission. Coffee! Let's... oh. Magnet in here if I can find a way to pop open the latch. Is this not where I'm... oh, we need something to activate the sprinklers. Oh! Dog! Hello, Officer Cal! He was meant to be a sniffer dog, but somebody decided to train him only to sniff out candy. Think of all the candy-related crimes he's been able to help solve. True, we did have an alarmingly high rate of candy smuggling in Twin Lakes. Good job, officer. Laxative. Someone put him in here to suggest our cops are full of shit. Twin Lakes Police Department, how can I direct your call? Officer Banks. Ugh, my spleen. Now that I don't need it, I find a working extinguisher. Hands off! My lunch is in there. Why is it hidden in work files? So nobody here will touch it. You're a wise man, Banks. What do you want, detective? Can't you see I have a reception desk to recept at? Can't talk now, detective. The system's broken and I can't figure out why. Look literally 3 feet to your right. Don't know much about how this works, but I know that's not right. First bit of actual police work I've seen in this place today. Yummy, yummy wires! He's trying to hack the database and steal all the human info. We should fry him, detective. Interesting idea. Well, we take shifts and we're off on public holidays. Gotta take those rest days, detective. Look over to your right. Okay. The hose I used to loop through the cell door handles to lock the place up at night. You Scully really pulled this place into a sort of order, didn't she? Oh, hey, Tam! Tam puts his name in places so he knows what's his and what's not. Try not to let your incarceration get you down. Boo! Well, Tam loves to whittle. Whittle. Tam, you can't have a knife in prison. Tam can and Tam has. I'm afraid I have to confiscate that. Tam does not have warmth for you in his heart. Nothing to do no more. Prison is just a punishing place. Yeah, that is kind of the point, unfortunately. Hey, Roy. Detective. I'm going to use my detectiving skills and say you're in for solicitation. Impressive impressive! Your guess, not his soliciting. Right, anyway, hand them over, Roy. And what over? Your matches and cigars. Wish I'd never met you, detective. Sorry for taking your matches. I'm not so sure that you are. Hey, maybe you should be a detective too. Rat! This guy's in police protection for informing. Put that up to cover the hole a prisoner dug to escape. Sadly for him, he's dug his way into the rest of the station. I don't find toilets all that funny. Okay, well we have some stuff now. Can we go any further? No, okay, that's the end. Well, we have some stuff now. Gonna be a rat-shaped hole. I mean, we know there's a hole there, yeah. Brood closed. Ah. Drag the wires from one node to the other, same colored node without crossing them. Nope. Nope. There we go. I'm pretty good at these. Eek! Yes! The system is back online. Time to do some hardcore cop work. Sally in the wheelchair. Passed out. Let's get it out of here. Dispatch Gremlin. They just came back online. I won't risk them failing again. People who need our help. Except nobody's doing shit. So who are you dispatching to? Because literally nobody's doing shit. I want the candle. Maybe I can hold up a match to the sprinkler? Yep. That was a shocking way to wrap this up. You proud of that pun? More than I should be. Woo! Dun da 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 dun. We need to get in here. We need to get him out of the fucking way. Oh. Here's your coffee. Oh no. Oh no. Get out of my way! I hope he's okay in there. People of Twin Lakes need a hero to look up to. My insides, vacant up. How to fix this with my manly skills and muscles. Mostly by finding a way to cheat this magnetic lock. Do we have any more tools we can grab? Uh... Hmm. Bum ba ba bum. Ba-da-da-da. Dum da dum. Um. Uh. What do we need this for? Bum, 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 bum. Too much stray electricity, okay. But what do we need? I guess we need to get something to open this with. At least now it's broken because I took the motor rather than it just being broken. So how do we get this open? Bum ba da dum, bum ba da da dum. Da 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 da. We need to find something small to open the latch with. Bum-ba-dum. 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 How do I... How do I... How do I pop open the... this? How do I pop open... Bum 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 bum. Can you pop this open for me? No? How do I get this open? Anyone have a clue how I get this thing open? Can you open this up? No? What do we... I'm sure I've just missed something somewhere. But I don't know where. How do I get this open? Wait. But a pinboard surely has pins that are small enough to open the latch. How do I open it? Yo, hello. What's up? Hello, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? How do I get this open? Doing good, good. How do I get this open? How do I get this open? Donut and coffee, Rhoda. How do I get this open? Work, work, work. This weekend was all about Spider-Man. Well, I hope you had a good weekend then. How do I get this open? How do I get this open? What am I missing? Bobby pins! You can just have one. I don't want it back after whatever you do with it. I'm just opening a fan motor. Magnet! There we go. I knew I just missed something somewhere. This magnet should reverse polarity and let me in. All that remains from the mysterious walking luggage that ate everything case. Hope this illegal magical tome will be okay in here when the doors bust. All playbooks, not actual contraband, but dangerous reading nonetheless. But not too dangerous for our weekly game? Holy shh. Who do you think wrote these dumb scripts for a comedy game about two cops investigating weird crimes? Nothing? Nobody? Shut up! What? Knockout gas. It could come out handy if I want to be able to leave the party early. Chomp chomp claw face. Need to find a way to knock it out. Julie, take this hose outside to keep the fresh air coming. Take this, you little monster. Uh-oh. While it's unconscious, I'll stab it into my seemingly magical pockets. Right, that's all. I'll get Dooley. We can go to the office and put this case to rest. Alright, let's lock these suckers into their new urn and get back to that party. Party! Welcome home, little... Really? Dooley! Oops, is that it? What do we do now? Flush them down the toilet, go back to the party? Need to make a new urn. A magical one that can actually hold them. Dooley! Well, now we have a use for the clay. Bum ba da dum, bum ba da da dum, bum ba da dum, too dry. How do you know how to make an urn? I watched that film Ghost a lot for research. The urn isn't protected by magic, it'll break like everything else in the station. Okay. Garden rituals, spells to bypass doing the dishes. Aha! Diagram for how to seal magical urns. Handy. Time for some finger crafting of runes. 1, 2, 3. Lock fixed and gremlin stashed away. What have we learned from this, Dooley? Not to eat so much sugar. I'm crashing now. I don't really remember much of what happened. But I'm sure it was nothing important. Get back to the party! Hey, where's all the cake gone? We ate it all. Why is this place a mess? What did you two do? Well, there was... somebody let off a gas grenade. Nasty big pointy teeth. The car was smashed when we got there. The king did it? Another one to file under DARKSIDE antics. Probably for the best, yes. Okay, well, you two better start cleaning. Budget doesn't allow for both your capers and custodial staff. Oh, man. Chores and no cake? This day does not play out the way I hoped. Have I watched Spider-Man yet? Which one? Oh boy. I think we're gonna probably call it there for today. Because I don't know how long the next one's gonna take. It seems like each one is just slightly longer than the last one. So we're gonna call it there for today. That was super fun. I had a great time. That was super fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I didn't really know what to expect from this game. It's really fun. It's very, very, very fun and very, very, very funny. And I enjoy it a lot. And I will definitely be picking up the other two. Yeah, this is super fun. I'm having a great time. I'll take the hat off for now. Hi, everyone. That was super fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I sure as heck did. Thank you for joining me for Squidlock Sundays. I hope you're all doing well. Take care of yourselves and all of that jazz. Make sure to hydrate, eat some food, wash, treat yourself to something nice. Go outside if you can. I mean, right here the weather's way too hot and I would melt, but anyway. Thank you everybody for a lovely evening. I hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. Take care of yourselves. Be good people. And good night everybody. Bye. Bye.
This way, please. And don't drip on the Caravaggio. You will address him as Mr. Whitmore or Sir. You will stand unless asked to be seated. Keep your sentences short and to the point. Are we clear? And relax. He doesn't bite.
That crystal is the only thing keeping these people alive. You take that away and they'll die.
Helga, what do you think?
Knowing that, I'd double the price. That's it, unless someone wants to jump.
Ladies first.
You said we were in this together.
I know I've said this before, but vampires don't show up on camera, can fly/scale walls, are immune to bullets, can break into any safe by turning into fog or some bullshit, can probably hypnotize security guards as needed. Therefore, I am in dire need of a heist film where a group of vampires band together to steal back their old stuff from museums.